All right, if each of you could say and spell your first and last name and tell me how long you've been school resource deputies.
Eric, E-R-I-C. Last name is Fleener, F-L-E-N-E-R, and this is my 7th year.
Nick Thompson, Nickthomson, and this is my 11th year.
Okay. So if you could each, because obviously the focus of our story is, looking at different SROs across the metro area and what they're credentialed to carry. If you could each kind of start with, like, what are you certified to carry as far as your weapons go, while on duty at school?
So we're certified to carry, we're no different than our patrol deputies, first off. We are certified with service pistols, service rifle. I have a taser, and any other auxiliary stuff that we would normally have. That's what we carry right now, or have available immediately. But everything at the disposal a normal patrol deputy would have is what we have.
We do patrol, overtime, things like that. Summertime, we're on patrol, so we're certified with everything that a patrol deputy has. It's no different than anybody out on the road right now.
So you're both stationed here at Reynolds High School. How often are you going to different schools in the district? Are you mostly here throughout the day? What's kind of a typical day look like?
A few times a week, I'll just, we have block classes right now, so all the kids are in class for like a good 70 to 90 minutes. So if nobody's out about, it gives one of us an opportunity to go down to another school and just visit. Or we get called down to a school just to help out with something. So a few times a week, we go to a different school.
If you were both here and let's say something happened at a different school, you guys would you immediately go there?
Yes, yeah, and it happens, happens pretty regularly where we'll get called to a different school to go help with a situation or to give advice or, it happens pretty regularly, I'd say, at least on a weekly basis.
Yeah. But God forbid there were to be, an armed intruder in any of the schools, but you both feel well equipped to respond and be the first line of defense.
Yeah,
sure.
As well as possible. I mean, all of our the deputies in Williamson County, they're well equipped to be able to respond. The difference is we are working internally with the school, so we know the schools a lot better. Normally, I've been here for 11 years. He's been here for 7 in the school district, so we just know the schools better. We know the people.
Yeah. Why is it effective? You both could weigh in on this. Why is it effective to have, school resource officers, school resource deputies who are basically equipped the same as any other patrol officer? I mean, I know you guys go out on patrols. So why do you guys think it's effective to have, pretty much the same credentials as any other deputy?
I would say, we have close to 2,700 kids in the school, and then add in the other schools, it's, 2,700 kids is a small town, basically. It's one of those things that as a patrol officer, you get ready for work, you have all this gear on because you're ready for whatever is going to happen. We have no idea what's going to happen when we come to work. Same thing for here. We come to class, we come to school, we have no idea what's really going to happen. We kind of prepare for the worst, so we just want to be equipped for whatever is going to happen.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to add?
That's pretty much it, I think. The basis of it.
As far as conversations with like students, teachers, parents about safety, about being prepared for hypothetically a really serious situation. How often are you guys having conversations with like the community about safety in schools?
Quite often. Obviously, more often when things come up. For instance, I was dealing with a social media school shooting threat last week, and that generated a lot of questions and comments and parents and students that would call or come in and talk to us about it. But I think it gives a sense of safety and security to people that are here because we're on site. They can just walk in and talk to us about stuff. I think makes a big difference that when you have us immediately available as opposed to having to call and talk to somebody who may not be directly involved with it.
I did the same thing last week. I got called to an elementary school who was dealing with a threat that was written on a bathroom wall. And my relationship with that principal, I've known for years. He automatically called me, hey, could you come down here and just be a presence? Just hang out, walk around, talk to some kids, actually go to some classrooms. I think I went to at least 4 or 5 classrooms just to talk to the kids. Yeah. Not about just a threat, but just about who I am and what a police officer does, and put them at ease, and put the staff at ease that I was just there walking the hallways. Yeah. And that was it.
Has Reynolds, this school district, has it always been kind of this setup where it's 2 Multnomah County deputies who are here that serve the whole district? Has there been, what's kind of the history been like?
When I first started, I was with a different agency. We were eventually absorbed by Multnomah County. I was here during that agency's time and also transitioned with Multnomah County. We used to have more SROs, SRDs. I think we had 4 for the Reynolds School District. Things changed after 2020, and now there's just 2 of us.
Okay. Yeah. Would you guys like to hopefully see more in the school
Absolutely.
district?
Sure.
Yeah.
And what benefit would that be for both of you to
Just spending more time at the other schools. Like we talked about right now, it's both of us here, and we have to respond to the schools as needed or as we get time. But just having more of a presence, building stronger relationships with the staff and the students. I think we had a couple of law enforcement people in one at the middle school, two different middle schools. So actually, Eric was primarily down at Reynolds Middle School for quite some time. So he's built great relationships down there. And then as students come up here, he knows a lot of these kids, and when he goes and does stuff out on the street, sometimes or in the community, he recognizes people. Yeah. That really helps a lot of times.
Yeah, I've gotten to situations in maybe households where it's kind of volatile, but then you walk in and the kids know you from the school, so it'll automatically kind of, it's a familiar face. If you had a good relationship with them in the school, then it puts them at ease, calms things down a little bit. You can pull maybe a student away, the kid away, and have a conversation where another deputy who has no idea who this kid is not going to have the same rapport. So.
Anything else you guys want to add just about, kind of the 2 of you and your guys' preparedness to, handle security threats in the district?
We also, one of the big things with being a school resource deputy here is we have a lot of relationships outside of the building too. So like a lot of the stores, we frequent those, talking to the managers and the employees and dealing with issues. So it's a first-hand dealing with issues that we built relationships with these people, and it just makes it much easier and smoother when they're having issues, let's say with kids stealing or disciplinary issues outside in the community. It just helps things go a lot smoother.
Yeah. All right. Thank you both for your time.
Good.
Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.